XCW goes live here, folks. This is episode 53 of XCW, and we have a lot on the line here tonight. We have two number one contendership matches. We have the United States title between Ricky Brown and Jackson Jordan. This was part of a round-robin tournament between three gentlemen, but both of them have ended up 1-1. Therefore, this is unofficially a number one contender match, but the result of this match will determine whether it is either Ricky Brown or Jackson Jordan that is going to pick up the win and move on to face on the United States champion. We will also see the European champion take on, not the European champion, the European Championship number one contendership match between Kent Carter and his challenger for the evening, Nick Nitro. Both of these men, I'm not sure if the stream is going or not. I got a message, maybe somebody saying the stream's not up. It says I'm broadcasting, but there are no viewers. Okay, have yet to see anybody type anything. Okay, Madfire says it is up. Okay, now this is going to sound like a stupid start to the show for people watching on YouTube. Okay, but here we go, guys. Paige versus Shantia Alpha versus Summer Rae. This is our opening bout. We have two number one contendership matches. We have this match that will determine who will face off in a number one contendership match next week. I'm typing a quick message here letting somebody know that the stream should be up now. And okay. Okay, here we go. Yes, there we go. Sorry. Let's go ahead and jump into the action since I see a number of people in the chat on the far right. I believe Madfire, which is Alex Tyson, and Say Cheese Blazin', a.k.a. Jackson Jordan. Both of those men will be competing on Raw here tonight. Casey once again in the chat, and he is entering the arena with a mysterious briefcase. We saw this mysterious briefcase on Raw last week. Don't know what he has in it. But guys, go ahead and tell me who you think is going to win this matchup as we start to get this match underway. Let's jump into the action here tonight, guys. This match is going to be Shantia Alpha there in the center. Summer Rae, who has barely been a part of the XCW universe, but has a great opportunity here tonight. And they are both taking on, in this triple threat match, Paige, the last woman to have a one-on-one title match, but she fell short, as has everyone that has faced Alicia Angel one-on-one. Yo, King Just Believe also just got here in the chat. Gonna give you guys about a minute, maybe two at most, to go ahead and get those votes in to who you think's gonna win this match. It's a tough match for me, but we've never seen Shantia Alpha fight for the title one-on-one, and I think she's hungry. I think that she wants to win this match and get into that opportunity, get that number one contendership. And so I think this match in particular is going to be Shantia Alpha for the win. So let's go ahead and start this matchup. The interesting thing about this match is the fact that there are two Wolfpack members in this match. If you remember, our very first XCW women's match was a fatal four-way, and both Shantia and Paige were in that matchup, along with Alicia Angel and Natalia. But in the end, what ended up happening in that matchup, guys, is that Alicia Angel pinned Natalia. Both the other two women, couldn't work together. It was not about faction alliance, just like this matchup probably not going to be about the Wolfpack itself. This match is about which woman is going to be the number one contender, and they cannot both advance to the finals, to the final number one contendership match. So we very well might see these two women beating each other up, who have been a part of this NWO Wolfpack from the beginning. Shandy82 saying Shantia. Of course he's going to pick his woman. I think if he didn't pick Shantia, he'd be in trouble tonight. Shantia hits a nice move on Paige, while Summer Rae now Huge boot to the side of the face. Takes her down and now smashes her face into the mat. Paige right there waiting to strike on Summer Rae, but Summer continuing the attack. We've got Tornado, we've got Tyrant, we've got Alpha One, KC, we've got Ricky Brown, we've got Alex Tyson. A lot of XCW members in the chat here tonight. Thank you guys for showing up and showing up here in numbers as we get this episode 53 underway. This is our opening bout of the evening. Look at it, it's a sea of bass. I'm sorry, it's a sea bass. I'm sorry, I thought it was a sea of bass. I was like, what? That makes slightly more sense. Madfire taking Summer. I know Paige got taken by Nash, and I think at least one other person. Shantia taken by me, I believe KGB and Alpha One. So all three women in this match have been picked by at least one person. And the results now of these predictions starting to help the overalls of our superstars. Alpha One, Tyrant, Jackson, Jordan, all three of those men have now gained an overall extra point due to their predictions. And the question is, will that make a huge difference heading forward for these three men? And a nice Russian leg sweep right there by Shantia. Alpha takes down Summer Rae. We've got Aaron in the chat as well now. You are looking at your women. You are looking at your woman, Sean Don. Oh, the response to the look at the sea bass. KJB, say it with me. Image. Oh, KJB. I'm sorry, you're saying. Okay, I was confused. I thought you were saying say on my screen that say it with me, and then there's image on the next line. So I thought it was a break in what you were saying. That makes more sense. King Just Believe will be here on Raw next week. Episode 54 will be the first time that an AZW superstar has been on our show since the Sinister Syndicate invaded our show. So this is unprecedented. This is not going to be a sneak attack. This is not going to be somebody doing something underhanded anyway. No, this is an offer extended due to the actions and animosity between Tyrant and Alpha One. We are extending an offer to the AZW superstar, Wolfpack leader over on AZW, King Just Believe. And next week we will see Tyrant and King Just Believe one-on-one on Raw. It is going to be an amazing matchup, as right here, right now, Paige crawling seductively over Summer Rae and pounding her with her head repeatedly. And I think that Shantia might be looking to set up a signature move there, but Paige able to block it. Shantia saying, no, Sean Don Juan, you can call me Queen. And right now, Paige going for that Paige turner, flips Summer Rae down, locks in a pinfall, but there she is right there to break it up is Shantia. Changed Shantia's name to Orca. That's what the response that Shantia had. KGB is a bad man. Steel cage, says King Just Believe. King Just Believe asking for a steel cage match against Tyrant. I don't know. That might be a little bit too crazy. I guess that would definitely keep out both the NWO Wolfpack and D-Generation X members from getting involved, because things could always break down. And right here, right now, all three women have looked strong in this match. I would say both the women of the Wolfpack have definitely had a more aggressive attitude during this matchup, but Summer Rae is no slouch throughout this match. She has done a pretty good job. And right now throws Paige off the off the ropes, and she gets pounding her face in right there after that Luthez press. Shantia, look at it. Shantia telling both women to come get some, and then she runs right at Paige and takes her down, and able to reverse this move right here. Shantia really taking it to both women. Now she's climbing the top rope. I don't know what she's going for. A top rope elbow drop, but Shantia misses it as Summer Rae pulls out of the way. Pulls her back. Huge side headlock hip toss right there. Shantia could be in trouble. No, she turns over. I thought she was about to hit Shantia with that huge leg drop across the gut. Instead, she turns around and smacks Paige and barely actually breaks up the pinfall, allowed a 2 count, even though she was right there. And what is this? That Russian leg sweep backbreaker right there. I think she actually clipped the steps. She fell down just as Paige did. Shantia's right there. What is she doing? I don't know. She seemed in a catatonic state for a moment, but was able to notice the pinfall and broke it up quickly. And right now, Summer Rae has her attention on Shantia, but right behind her is Paige. Paige got those steel steps in her hand. I don't know what her intentions are here. She turns around. She's about to hit. No, she just smashed Shantia right in the gut. Now throws it on top of her, cracking her across the head with the huge steel steps, and a Paige turner right onto the steel steps. I think she clipped the end of it, but Shantia once again able to break the pinfall. Paige not happy that she did not pick up the win right there. So yesterday you guys said you and Alpha hit so surprise seafood for everyone. Right there, breakdown right there. Breaking it up was Paige. Shantia could not get the pinfall on Summer Rae. Summer Rae runs right into a DDT right here. Cradle DDT. Paige takes her down. Shantia tries to take her pinfall away from her, and she does, but she got her hand underneath the bottom rope, had to let go of the pinfall. If Sean Don say anything, tell him I got him ignored. Because KGB can't hear Tyrant. KGB, oh, Summer Rae right there with a awesome, huge spinning high heel kick. But Shantia, who was dazed, able to shake it off just in time to break up the pinfall. One of these women will face Natalya next week to become the new XCW #1 contender. The winner will face off against Alicia Angel at Extreme Rules. And the question is, what Extreme Rules match will the women compete in? We know that they have done some crazy things in the past, but we are going to see something extreme from pretty much every match at the pay-per-view. Queen being itch. Get that checked out. You guys are crazy over there on the chat as we got CJ in the chat now. And right now, what is this? Alicia Angel, Summer Rae with that spinning heel kick takes down Shantia, but Paige there to break it up. None of these women have been able to take care of both of their opponents long enough to get the pinfall on either woman. I believe everybody has hit a finishing maneuver in this match. Actually, you know what? I'm not sure. Shantia Alpha might not have hit a single finisher yet, but a tag team move here, and it is Paige being taken down by Shantia and Summer Rae. Both women keep their focus on Paige as she gets back to her feet. Oh, you're repacing it for Kingdom. Okay. Right there, pinfall attempt once again by Summer Rae, not able to get the pinfall account. Shantia there to break it up. Nice takedown by Shantia, though. A bulldog taking Paige down. Might be dragging her to the center of the ring. Could be setting up for a pinfall attempt. But Summer Rae gets in her way, throws her pullback. Huge knee to the gut. Summer could be the #1 contender contestant to face Natalya next week. All she's got to do is defeat 2 women of the Wolfpack, and that is definitely no easy task. Luckily, Paige able to get up at the last moment there and prevent Summer Rae from getting that pinfall. It'd be interesting to see if we see Paige and Natalya once again. They were the last 2 women to fight for the undisputed the XCW Women's Championship, and they could be facing off next week. Or we might see one of these 2 other women who have not had a one-on-one match with Alicia Angel for the championship belt. We would see if either of these women could take her down. And right there, another DDT. This time it's Paige teaming up with Summer Rae to take down Shantia Alpha. But right now, she is getting pummeled by Summer Rae. Huge punches right there. Summer Rae might be going for a pinfall. She is. Shantia is not up yet. 1, 2. No, just got a 2 count. He got Min on the corner. Right there, throws him off. Right there, huge drop kick. I don't know why I always find it funny. There are times where you're just like, when you say "calm down, King," when Shani says that, but it's all caps, and I know that means that it's Alpha 1, not Shantia, but it just it seems like he's yelling when it's been Shantia saying stuff some of the time, so it's kind of funny to me. Sorry. And right there, once again, pinfall broken up. Paige now setting up for a page turner. This is the 3rd time we've seen her hit that move here tonight. Quickly wraps up for a pinfall attempt. Unable to hit it though, or get it, as Summer Rae now striking her from behind, picks her up. A huge reverse suplex right there. And now Shantia could have her, runs off the far ropes. Huge drop kick to her face. Needs to go for the pinfall. Unable to do so though. Now she's dragging her to the center of the ring. Paige gets in there, tries to steal it. My nephew trying to tell me that is Brie Bella. No, that is not Brie Bella. That is Shantia Alpha, the First Lady of AZW. No, that is not Brie Bella. That is Shantia Alpha, who right now is in trouble of being pinned. Summer Rae so close to advancing to that #1 contendership match next week. 2.5 count right there, maybe 2 3/4. A nice move right here by Summer Rae. Bounces her off the ropes. Uses a monkey toss, gets her to bounce off the ropes, fall back onto a double knee. Nice maneuver there. I don't know what she's doing right now oh, she gets kicked in the groin though. And Paige now might take advantage. Paige, I think, was trying to go for that cradle DDT. Got it reversed. No, she has it again. Picks her up. Cradle DDT takes her down for the count. Shantia, though, trying to steal the victory. Paige, who had collapsed momentarily, not happy about her Wolfpack teammate trying to take the win away from her, and now takes her down with that huge fall forward. That huge, gosh, I just totally blanked on that move. It's a very common move. Spine buster, excuse me. And now Shantia Alpha breaking up the pinfall when Summer tried to get Paige out there for the 3. King just believed DX, the fake foreign affairs. And right there, another takedown. Now smashes Paige with that jawbreaker, and now is pummeling Summer Rae in the corner. Shantia is taking over this match, at least momentarily. Wolfpack being called the new 3 count by Tyrant. That should do it right there. And she kicks out at 2. DX is the best thing going, says Madfire. And hold on, Summer Rae going for a pinfall. Shantia Alpha looked like she was trying to set up for a finisher. And now I think Summer Rae might pay for it, and she gets another drop kick to the face. And Paige was crawling, tried to get back to her feet, notices Summer Rae on the ground, instinctively just goes for the pinfall. And now she's got a hold of Shantia. A huge pendulum backbreaker, cracking her back. But Summer Rae is back to her feet. Summer Rae breaks up the pinfall. Paige socked in the face, a huge left hand. And now Summer Rae's got her in the center of the ring, picks her up. That Russian leg sweep backbreaker yet again. Right there, huge shoulder thrust right into the gut. And now Paige dragging Summer Rae. Both women now beating up on this non-Wolfpack member here. Paige continuing the assault, kicked her right in the gut, followed it up with a pinfall attempt, unable to do so. And now Shantia trying to steal the victory. These women have been trying to steal the victory all night long as both women attack Paige. No, Shantia turns on Summer Rae here, and now double team. Finally, the women of the Wolfpack taking it to Summer Rae together. Oh, one woman had her clutch, the other one, and now again a second double team maneuver. Shantia, though, turning over toward, she's staring at Paige in the back of her head. I don't think Paige even realizes that she's looking at her, but Paige went for a finishing move, got it reversed, a snapmare out of nowhere, drop kick to the face of Paige. Nate Natcherson, I don't have the tablet. I'm house sitting, so need help with each match. Could have put you down with the crew, Super, but you never got at me. The army of one, says Super Headbuster. Guess that means he is solo. That is Ricky Brown. Ricky Brown has an opportunity to become the United States champion, #1 contender here later tonight. He will take on Jackson Jordan. They both have picked up victories over CJ. Hold on. Pinfall attempt here by Shantia. And a chair right now being got by Summer Rae, though. Only a 2 count. I thought this match was going to end while Summer Rae was outside getting a steel chair. Oh, she just hits a Russian leg sweep on Shantia onto the chair. Man, that was a vicious move by Summer Rae. Not happy about that quick pinfall attempt by Shantia Alpha. Jackson very upset with me. Hold on. Shantia gets the victory right there. Here, come say it into the mic. Come say it into the mic.
Her name is Nikki. Her name is Rebella.
Jackson very upset with me calling her Shantia Alpha. Wants me to refer to her as Brie Bella, but she is not Brie Bella. She is the First Lady of AZW. She is Shantia Alpha, and she is now going to face Natalia next week for the #1 contendership match.
She is Rebella.
She is not.
Yeah, they say there's two people, Nikki Bella and Rebella.
Yeah, definitely way too late to guess since the match is over. Wolfpack starting out tonight with more victories than they had in the previous week combined. Both CJ and Alpha 1 and Omega last week could not pick up wins, and Shantia Alpha here tonight picks up a very important victory. The Wolfpack will have a chance to pick up championship gold, even though Alpha 1 and CJ and Omega, none of those men have an opportunity, but this woman has put them in a position to possibly walk out of Extreme Rules with a championship belt. We are moving on, folks, to our next match of the evening. Tell them I have to name. Tonight we will see Alpha 1 and Tyrant 1-on-1. That match will be much later on Raw. But now we have, I believe, a 6-man tag. If I have my matches written down correctly, we will have a 6-man tag team match next. And this is going to be between the 3 members of Evolution, Alex Tyson, Zach Zero, and Kirby. They will be taking on 3 men who have been impressing over on Saturday Night Main Event, having some good matches over there. It'll be Chris Cassidy, who has won his last 2 matchups, Byron Brooks, the man who kind of looks like a bum, needs to use some of that money that Nate Ballmer gave him last week to change his clothes, update his look. And that man on the far right of your screen, with debuting a new attire last week, is Nate Ballmer. These 3 newer superstars taking on some of the more established members of the roster with this Evolution team. This should be a great 3-on-3 tag here tonight. So go ahead and let me choose, or go ahead and choose who you think is going to win this matchup. And you know what? Evolution lost both their matchups last week, including a #1 contendership match and a European Championship, a shot at the #1 contendership for the European Championship this week. Did Zero lose last week? So I think that Evolution is going to flip the script this week and show these rookies what's what. So let's go ahead and start the matchup.
And we're underway with this 6-man tag team match.
Rick Moranis, really? Rick Moranis, random Rick Moranis reference. For those of you who don't know who Rick Moranis is off the top of your heads, if you've ever seen Honey, I Shrunk the Kids or Little Giants, he's like the main dad character in those movies. We've got a lot of votes for Evolution, including myself. Nobody. Easy Bruce Jenner. And right here, Chris Cassidy getting a nice suplex onto Alex Tyson. Nate Bomber getting to the matchup for the first time. Tyson debuting a brand new attire here tonight. And Nate Bomber throwing him to the far side of the ring. About to lift him up maybe for a suplex of some sort. But Tyson able to reverse it, hits that nice knee facebuster. And Bomber quickly a kick to the gut, turns him around. A nice clothesline right there by Bomber. Byron Brooks looks like he would be slimy. If that's the case, why was he trying to get with my... Byron is Bray Wyatt after liposuction. I don't know why I found that funny. It wasn't even that funny. I don't know why I found it that funny. And Bomber right now in a submission hold. Alex Tyson trying to make him tap out. I can't remember. I think that might be the cattle mutilation. A great submission hold, though. Not able to take Bomber down this early in the match. Alpha's Mr. T's little brother, and they love their mama.
Submission maneuver. The glam slam stretch is locked on. This hold is locked in really.
Man, another painful submission by Alex Tyson. This is not a submission match. I don't know why he is focusing so much on wearing down his opponents. But early on, Bomber now able to get a tag out. Byron Braxton. Sorry, I want to keep saying Byron Braxton. It's Byron Brooks right here, right now, getting taken down by Alex Tyson. King Just Believe taking the team of up-and-comers. Evolution has two of the longest-standing members in the company. Neither one of them is an XCW original, but both of them have been here since the first month of action, I believe, here in XCW. Nash saying I'd give Brooks some money, but he'd probably just spend it on booze. I believe Byron said that he would. He said that I'm trying to think what it was something about, like, you know, he wasn't homeless because he chose it. It chose him. He didn't choose to be homeless or something. Hold on. No, Byron Brooks almost gets pinned right there. I believe that was a diamond cutter by Alex Tyson. Could not put Brooks away for the count, but very close. Tyson has really been dominating both first Nate Bomber and then Byron Brooks. Chris Cassidy was actually beating up Tyson early on, but ever since Cassidy tagged out, Tyson has been in complete control of this match. I can't wait to kick the Jumpman off of your hat. That's what they all say.
There's the counter by Falcon. He just planted him with a DDT. A quick punch to the gut. Enziguri with a shot to the head. You hear how his leg connected?
Cassidy back in the matchup, and it seems like he's the only man that can take on Alex Tyson, but Tyson has yet to tag in either of his teammates, and gets a nice shuffle sidekick right underneath the jaw to take Cassidy down. And again, quickly, another power slam. Cassidy needs to pick things up for his team, and right there, a nice hurricanrana by Cassidy. Both of his teammates getting onto the ropes, cheering him on here in this second matchup of the evening. You can't wait to kick the Jumpman off of your hat. I still don't know what that means. Cassidy now has got it locked in. Here he goes, suplex, rolls over for the pinfall. Tyson could be in trouble. No, a short 2 count, and Tyson's able to kick out. A1 is backstage going through his game plan for the night. And right there, another suplex followed by a rollover pin attempt. Cassidy really trying to take it maybe trying to wear him out, making him have to kick out over and over again is going to take all the energy out of Alex Tyson. A nice reverse suplex. And Cassidy has gotten more offense both times he's been in the ring than I think either man has gotten combined on his team. Cassidy now, reverse Frankensteiner just cracked the head of Tyson, and neither member of his team is still getting in the ring to help him. Either, I don't know, something's either going on with Evolution or simply, hold on, we saw that spinning power bomb. He's got it locked in. The referee, 1, 2, no. Both members of Evolution get across the ring, but it was Zach Zero that got there first, able to break up that pinfall attempt.
And he finally gets out of the ring.
You need a step stool, said Shanny. Can we have an Alex Tyson versus Tyrant in a Kiss My... No, I don't think we're going to have that match probably. Tyson now getting back to his feet. Still has yet to tag out. And did you just see that? Goes for that butterfly suplex. Instead turns it into a double knee lung blower. And right here going for the pin on Cassidy. And nobody getting there. Both of the men know that Cassidy has taken very little damage. Definitely have enough energy and wherewithal to kick out. And right there walks right into that huge diamond cutter. Tyson trying to get there for the pinfall. Just gets there in time. But no, he's going for a submission hold at cattle mutilation once again. We saw him get this on Palmer earlier on. Trying to make Cassidy tap out. Palmer gets in the ring and breaks it up. And now Brooks gets in the ring. It's oddly enough, the team of rookies showing a little bit of rookie mistakes. Only one of the two members of each team are getting into the match at a time to try to break up the pinfalls. And now Tyson finally, for the first time all match, tags out. But that means that everybody else on his team, both Zach Zero and Kirby, are going to be completely fresh. So this might have taken everything that Tyson had for the first part of the matchup, but might have put his team in a really good position here as he took a beating but gave a beating to all three members of this rookie roundup. A1 get in the ring, get kicked in the face, lose, and go to the liquor store. No, Tyrant, you got it wrong. When he does lose, I take him to the strip club. Really? I don't know. Shantia wants to hear about that. Oh, I'm sorry. No, Shantia's the one who said that. My bad. I just realized that because I saw the all capitals lower. Shantia's the one who takes him there. Wow. Get ready to catch a sliding drop kick to the face. Very true. That could be the move that puts Tyrant down for the count tonight. So you might run to the liquor store after you beg for money. And right here, pushing away Chris. Oh, did you see that? Pushed away Kirby. Tried to run to his corner to tag somebody else in. Brooks could not get back there as Kirby just drop kicked him as he ran by. And now Brooks once again trying to get to the far side. Zero trying to stop him, but here comes big Nate Palmer. He is in the ring. And I think Nate Palmer might take offense to me calling this the rookie roundup. He has actually been here for over 2 months now, maybe close to 3 months here in XCW. Not really a rookie anymore. Both Chris Cassidy and Byron Brooks, though, are definitely rookies here in XCW. This is their first month of action. He's saying, I refuse to lose to a man named after steak sauce. Yes, Alpha 1 very often goes by A1 on occasion. And Balmer right here trying to take it to Zero. Zero ran right into that huge knee facebuster. Balmer now tagging back in Cassidy, the man who's had the best opportunities for his team here tonight. Definitely fought the best for the rookie team here. And Cassidy takes down Zero with a nice suplex. Balmer begging to get back in this matchup. Oh, I don't think Cassidy meant to do that, but he went for a spinning kick to Zach Zero, and for just a moment, he let his eye off the target, and the referee got a huge kick to the gut. And now Zero setting up for, oh no, I think there's a spider German suplex. He just crushed him on the mat. And Zach Zero, now what is going on here? What is this? 1, 2, only gets a 2 count. Zero unable to get the 3 right there. Nate Baumer and Brooks were able to get across the ring. He is setting up, though. I think he might be headed for a trouble in paradise. Yes, Cassidy might be out cold. Hopefully the strip club has good internet. Hold on. Cassidy turned over by Zero. Brooks, though, breaks up the pinfall. The Vanilla Unicorn located in Los Santos. And right here, right now, Cassidy being thrown over the top rope. Zach Zero grabs him, throws him back into the ring, going for the pin. We have seen tags in like this before. 1, 2, but no, both members of this rookie roundup team able to break up the pinfall. We've got Hey Tunez, a fellow AZW/XCW superstar. I believe he is a part of the AZW roster, if I am not mistaken. And here comes Big Nate Baumer. Kirby back into the ring. Tried to hit a spear on Baumer, but definitely did not want that move to be hit on him. Reverses it into a DDT. Freaks on deck all day. Throws him, no, pull back attempt, but Baumer able to reverse that maneuver by Kirby. I guess Hey Tunez is T-Bone over in AZW. Oh, right there, Kirby with a nice, sweet shin music. And right there, tries to go for a clothesline on the backside. Hits that huge Superman punch. Cassidy, Brooks both in the ring. The referee, what was the referee doing? That should have been at least a 2 count. Took his sweet time getting down. Oh no, F5, Baumer's in trouble. Did not get busted open, luckily, but this could be it. Once again, Cassidy and Brooks in the ring. They almost collide, but both are able to avoid each other, and Cassidy gets over there to break it up. And right here, another clothesline by Kirby. He has taken it to Baumer right now. Baumer trying to tag in one of his teammates. He gets Brooks. Brooks in the ring, taking on Zach Zero. Zero very energetically runs at him, able to reverse it and hit a huge hip toss, smashing him into the ground. Palmer looks extremely tired on the apron. And right here, a drop kick to the lower knees. Kirby tried to break up the pinfall, but when he realized it wasn't going to happen, got back on the apron quickly. Tyson now trying to get back on the apron as well as Zero and Brooks continue the attacks in the ring. Wolfpack is clinging to Alpha One, and his cheerleader KGB will be at the back of the line again. I'm not sure who said that. Aaron voting for Evolution to win this matchup, probably because he chose them. What's up, S-Dog? Oh yeah, you're repeating what you said. KGB sucks, says Hey Tunas. Whoa, an AZ superstar. Hold on. Right here, Zach taking down Cassidy, who is not the legal man. Now jumps back in the ring. Perfectly timed. Drop kicks. Brooks into the corner, but he is on the wrong side of the ring here, folks. But Brooks actually makes a mistake and runs at Zach right there. Pinfall attempt. Only a 1 count. Bomber able to get in there and break it up. We have not had a 6-man tag, I believe, since Survivor Series. And right here, huge pop to the face. Cassidy knocks down on the far side of the ring goes Alex Tyson. Zach Zero, though, blocks Cassidy's attempt at taking advantage of this hot tag. And now Cassidy's got him locked in, knocks him back with that knee to the gut. And it ends their Guri to take him down to the mat. Turns him over for the pin. No, only a no count actually there. But nobody got in the ring to help him out. Not even Kirby, at least not that I could see. Ducks under the ropes, now on the top rope. Drops down, only to be pushed, knocked back with that left elbow. Now Cassidy trying to attack him as he came out of the corner. Instead, knocks him back, follows it up quickly with a drop kick. Cassidy on the ground, lifted up by Zero. Zero trying to pick up an all-important win for Evolution. Evolution trying hard to become a power here in XCW, where we already have the D-Generation X, Wolfpack, and Vigilantes, who have been all very successful at times here in XCW. DX has yet to gain a championship since forming. In fact, none of their members that currently reside in D-Generation X have ever held the championship here in XCW, but they have just taken the show by storm the last couple of months. Of course, the Wolfpack have won tag team titles. This better not force me to choose a character. I think it did. Yeah, it didn't. I can tell just from the camera angles it didn't make me choose a character. Now I forgot what I was saying. But right here, Cassidy knocks him down into the quarter. Both Brooks and Palmer got down off the apron from it. Palmer tried to tag himself in, maybe. Cassidy not allowing it to happen. Cassidy now climbing the top turnbuckle. Oh no, I think I know what Cassidy's going for. This is a coast to coast, and he jumps across. Huge drop kicks at the side of the ribs. He could be in a lot of trouble here. 1, 2, no. Kirby, though, sprinting across the ring, and I think he would have made it there in time if Zack Zero hadn't hadn't kicked out. Cassidy is setting up for a finisher. Zack Zero walks right into it. The spinning power bomb, and it is a pinning combination move. The referee is down. 1, 2, 3. Kirby ran into Alex Tyson. It looked like Tyson was going to get there to break up the pinfall, but Kirby and him collided. Kirby started running. Maybe he thought Tyson wasn't going to be there in time. Running, they collided. Tyson turns his way. He's like, "What is up, man?" Didn't know what that was about. And because of that small interruption and trying to break up the pinfall, the rookies have it here tonight, getting an upset victory over Evolution. Evolution still trying to make their first huge mark here in XCW. Pretty much since their inception, things have not gone right. But we have seen that before, groups not having bad months. We've seen the Wolfpack have one of the worst months ever, but they could be having one of the 3 men in the championship match, the undisputed championship match at WrestleMania. So just because you're having a bad month does not mean much here at XCW, because there is always tomorrow. And these 3 guys very happy about their victory here tonight. They came over to Raw after being basically stuck on Saturday Night Main Event for quite a few weeks and made a huge impact. Where'd all the love go? Dang, internet cut out. Who won? Shanny2 said it was a joke. Looks like Tyson is asking to get suspended again. I didn't see what he said. Okay, let's move on to the next match here, guys. A great win for these 3 young XCW superstars, as that spinning powerbomb is what finished things off, and the miscommunication between Evolution continues. But here, guys, this right here is a match that means a whole lot. Either Nick Nitro or Kent Carter will win this match and go on to face Jake Watson at Extreme Rules. We will have quite a few different Extreme Rules style matchups. The European title and U.S. title matchups, the style of matches have yet to be determined, but they will definitely not be your normal singles one-on-one matches. No, we want some weapons. We want some damage done to these superstars on our road to WrestleMania. Toonsy's character, Ty kills not Tyson. Oh, I'm sorry. A selfish who stole your superstars. Let's go ahead and choose a matchup here. We have got on the far right KC in his blue attire here tonight. On the far left, Nick Nitro, a member of D-Generation X, apparently chose his second attire, downloaded a new version of him. I don't think his first attire had changed, but I'm not going to back out just to change the match here tonight. Nick Nitro, a member of DX. Last week, DX won every matchup they had, all 4 matchups that they had, including Natalya winning her Divas match. Here tonight, I don't know if I can choose DX at every matchup. If I'm going to choose DX to lose one match, I'm going to go with the new guy. I'm going to go with the upset. I think Kent Carter, this is his time to shine. And even, I don't know, because Nick Nitro has been tried so hard to climb up, and he has never had a championship match here that he has earned. He did receive one a number of months back and lost it, but that was necessarily without ever earning it. This here tonight is his first chance to really earn a championship belt, and I'm going to go ahead and start this match, but I think I'm going with KC. I'm going with KC. Final decision. tough choice here. Here we go.
There's the bell.
KC says he walks out to the ring with his briefcase, offers to shake Nitro's hand, and Nitro shakes Casey's hand. Very interesting right there. Alex comes to the ring and RKOs them both. I don't think that happened. Tyson, though, not happy about what happened in his match with Evolution. Hopefully there's not going to be infighting between the members of Evolution. Hopefully they can simply regroup, recalculate their strategy, and head forward with a better plan, a better chemistry. They definitely need to build some of that if they are going to be successful like the other factions have been here in XCW. Ken Carter went for a huge diving kick maneuver. He completely missed Nick Nitro the first time. Second time, I think Nick Nitro pushed him out of the way and he smashed the referee. And Ken Carter unable to wield his unwieldy offense early on. Nitro taking advantage of it. And Nitro with a nice right hand right there. Mr. Wonders asking what system this is on. I'm sure, yes, Tornado already answered him. By the time he hears this, it'll be over. But it is Xbox One, Mr. Wonders. And Nitro now gets taken down by Kent Carter. Kent has made an impact in his first 2 months here in XCW. He had an opportunity to win a pre-show Fatal 4-Way Man match. Could not do so. Was in the Royal Rumble match itself. Once again, unable to prove victorious. But this month has climbed the ladder. And now just one victory away after 2 months of XCW action at his first championship match. And Nitro, though, with moves like that, I don't know if Kent Carter can defeat him here tonight. That very powerful, very a lot of velocity added to that DDT right there.
Oh no! Wait a minute, Cole. What's he gonna do?
Sorry, I'm betting Mr. Wonders has a PS4. Oh, vicious clothesline right there by Nick Nitro. Kent Carter returning the favor, jumping up with that back heel kick. Steven Stack saying, hey, what's up? How's everyone doing? I'm doing pretty good, as we are now in our third matchup of the evening. This is a European Championship #1 contender match. A nice T-bone suplex. Rolls him up for the pin. Carter, though, kicks out after just a 1. Impressive kick out by Ken Carter. Kent now throwing him off the far side of the ring. Here he comes back. Rolls him up. Nice swinging neck breaker.
And he does it one more time. He gets out of trouble there. That's a move that'll knock you out cold. Ooh. He's got him hooked.
Mr. Wonders, now what would be cool? XCW versus New Creator Wrestler Society. Oh, you have your own Xbox One stream, Mr. Wonders. Well, we have 2 shows here in our universe. XCW is our original brand. AZW is our second brand here in XCW universe, I should say. You know, and XCW runs both Raw and Saturday Night Main Event. Hold on, Nick Nitro just did a signature move, hit that code breaker, but Kent Carter shook it off, got a roll up, and Nitro reversed that roll up, almost got the 3 count of it. We could have seen the end of this match. Nitro might have just had a finisher reverse. I don't know. If he did not, he must still have one pocketed. Is Tornado not in the stream right now?
He's in big trouble.
Right now, putting him over on the apron. He's got him right there. Throws him over the top. KC right now continuing the attack on Nitro. Things have spilled to the outside. Yeah, it would definitely be cool to maybe one day to have a versus with a completely different group of people. We have had one stream against one of our other teams. Hold on, submission move here. Kent Carter. I think that's the first ever tap out that he has ever had. And Nick Nitro, that was the move made famous, the buzzkill, I believe, made famous by X-Pac when he was in the NWO as 6, and he just made him tap out. Kent Carter put up a great matchup, almost had the victory right there. Nitro tried to turn things around, but it wasn't until a couple of minutes later when he locks in this submission hold, the buzzkill. And finally, Kent Carter cannot take the pain, had nowhere to go, could not reach the ropes, and had to tap out to save his body going forward. And that man right there, DX, you know what, I probably shouldn't have chosen against D-Generation X. Should have learned my lesson last time. As DX here tonight picks up a victory in their first matchup of the evening. Where is Nash when you need him? I'm gonna have to yell at Nash for not being in here to moderate. He's probably playing his 2K15 with his. He just crushes everybody with his created wrestler, or excuse me, his created basketball player, winning games with ridiculous numbers. Back to the bottom. Well, not bottom of the barrel, Kent Carter. It just means you gotta wait for your next opportunity to fight for a championship here in XCW. You won't have a shot at the European, the United States, or the Undisputed title at our pay-per-view Extreme Rules, but definitely you will probably be in contention going forward. But right now we're moving on to our next match. They aren't doing anything crazy? I thought that they're... Okay, I'm sorry. Didn't realize that. Thank you. I was really confused by the chat. I can't read what was going on, so sorry. I thought things were not in character anymore or whatever. Okay, Kevin Nash here tonight making his very first singles match ever in XCW. He is not an official XCW superstar. He has been supporting his brother, Brian Nash, last week. He wanted to show him a thing or two in a tag match as they took on Alpha 1 and Omega, both members of the NWO Wolfpack. And Brian Nash once again picked a victory up over Omega. And Kevin Nash wanted the chance to show his brother. So here tonight, we're going to see Kevin Nash, the brother of our Undisputed Champion Brian Nash, taking on Omega one-on-one. And we'll see if his brother can do just what he has done and take down Omega in singles competition. And we are going to keep going here. So let me know who you think. Is this going to be Kevin Nash or Omega? Let us know in the chat who you think is going to win this matchup. I myself, I've got to go with the legend here. This man started the NWO Wolfpack. He is here, and he is not with the NWO Wolfpack here in XCW. If you remember, a number of months back, we thought Kevin Nash was going to help take on the Vigilantes. It was the three members of the Vigilantes against, I believe at that time, Alpha 1. I can't remember if it was the tag team, if it was the Sixth Dynasty and Kevin Nash, or I think it was the Sixth Dynasty and Kevin Nash. And Kevin Nash, mid-match, got off the apron, left his team, went over to stand at the Vigilante side, and it was that time that we found out that Kevin Nash, in fact, was the brother of Brian Nash. These two have never been linked in the past, but it is in fact true. And this month, Kevin Nash really, at his brother's side, maybe in this lead up to WrestleMania, wants to be there for the big moments in his brother's career.
Lifting that head again.
And Shanny right now, Alpha 1 saying, respect, I have nothing but respect for the Disciples of Darkness, for Shane Thomas, for Russell Worth. I respect everything that they have done for wrestling, the XCW and the AZW. Yes, all of those members have been in both XCW and AZW. Shane Thomas was over here, won our United States title, left XCW, upset. Don't know exactly why Shane Thomas left, but he returned, I believe, over to AZW. And it's definitely a sad day when we lose a valiant and very good superstar here in XCW. But, you know, you're never going to please everybody. Somebody has to leave your organization in order to get great new talent, and we have had that here in XCW. For all of the great superstars that we have lost over the time, including the 6-month-long tag team champions of the Disciples of Darkness, we have found new men to replace them that have come in and done a great job. Guys like Kent Carter, who we saw moments ago, guys like we'll see later tonight, like Ricky Brown. You know, these guys would never have gotten opportunities if we just stuck with one set of superstars and never moved forward. Even losing guys like Justin Sane, you know, it's just you lose guys that have been permanent fixtures of your show, but you find those new guys that come in and really step up to become pillars of the XCW community.
Strongest and most intimidating men to ever enter this business. And I know, I've seen them all.
Brian is trying to steal my Brotherhood storyline, LOL.
Or knock someone out right where they stand if he feels it's
Which I want to slam me for.
just because he feels like it.
I don't think Brian's trying. Hold on. Is he going for this huge power bomb? No, this is the triple power bomb on Kevin Nash. Kevin Nash has been fighting decently in this matchup, but I think Omega right here hitting this huge triple power bomb. Nash, though, kicks him off. Kevin now attacking him. No, throwing him to the far side of the ring. A lot of power there. Omega rolls right out, right into a back body drop. Kevin now going for a pinfall. 1, 2, no, just a 2 count. Nick Nash is saying, not bad, just bored, prepared for my title match, or preparing for my title match.
Look at those eyes. Oh, yeah,
What about me and not important writer, the reason we're here? Oh, DX needs to respect JJ, Nitro, and me. Right there, huge jackknife powerbomb. That might be it. No, instead of pinning him, he's actually continuing the assault. He should have gone for the pin after that jackknife. Instead, he's going for a suplex here. And hits it right in the center of the ring. And look at Omega jumps up to his feet. Nash, you know, is a much older man. He is not in the prime of his career, but he actually blocks that comeback attempt. Omega, though, takes him right back down. Kevin Nash getting powerbombed equals irony. Hold on, going for this. Uh-oh, I think he's about to Hulk up here. They got fired or quit. I gave them job, but cash in their pockets made them feel like men again. Where were you? Just worrying about yourself. Right there, a huge right hand stopping that comeback. Omega very hard to hit that comeback, and a huge right hand. He just decked Omega. If Kevin Nash can get over there and make a pinfall attempt, this one just might be over. But Omega actually getting back to his feet might beat Nash to his feet here. Nash has been down, exhausted. He is a very winded man, but barely gets to his feet. That slap to the chest might have woke him right back up. And LeBron goes down tonight like Tyrant. Oh, did Cleveland lose tonight? That makes me happy. I personally am going for Golden State to win the title. So I would hope if LeBron goes down. I respect DX with all my heart, and I hate to say it, but they are way better than Acolyte on. Oh, Evolution. I misspell Evolution to Acolyte on with an exclamation point. Omega for the win. Hold on. Straight jacket German right there. Only a 2 count on Kevin. Kevin really trying to impress his brother here tonight. I think he already has. The fact that this late in his career, this late in life, he's able to go this long. 1, 2, 3. Kevin, though, as I say that, as I'm commending him for surviving for so long in this matchup, that huge full Nelson butterfly suplex right there, you know, bridges it, and Nash just after so valiantly fighting throughout this match could not continue on, could not kick out at the last moment. He did hit a jackknife powerbomb, and who knows, he might have been able to pin Omega, but instead of pinning him, he simply continued the assault. And here tonight, Omega makes the Wolfpack 2-0 here tonight, and Brian Nash and Kevin Nash heading into the back now. Kevin not happy about losing this matchup. Did not get to prove to his brother. Oh, Nash telling him, "Guess I really am that brother." I don't think Kevin is going to appreciate that. And I think as they're heading to the back, Nash kind of pushing Brian away, not happy with Nash taking a little dig at his older brother. Madfire and Nate Ballmer both seconding what he just said, saying that they think that Brian Nash is better than Kevin. And Omega right there stands tall tonight, 2-0 for the Wolfpack as we move on to our final. Thank you, King Just Believe, putting up the score of the NBA Finals Game 1. Golden State winning 108-100 over Cleveland. In overtime. That's pretty awesome. And right here, we are about to see the United States Championship #1 contenders match, folks. I am extremely excited for this matchup. Ricky Brown, one of my favorite new rookies here in XCW. Jackson Jordan, a rising superstar, was one man away. All he had to do was defeat Tyrant to have a shot at the Undisputed title last match. Could not do it. This month has another opportunity, another #1 contendership match. One man to beat to get that title match that he so richly desires, and we are about to see who is going to win this match. Will it be JJ or will it be Ricky Brown? I see lots of Jackson Jordans in the chat, and I went against DX. You know what? I am stubborn here tonight. I'm going to go against DX until one of them lose, and this might cost me 3 separate losses in my predictions, but I've got to go against DX until one of them can lose. So I'm going to go with Ricky Brown. I was wrong about the first one. Nick Nitro picked up the victory, but I'm going with Ricky Brown here tonight. Jackson Jordan one-on-one with Ricky Brown. I know I picked Jackson Jordan in an upset over the undefeated MV Wilson last week and was correct, but here tonight I'm hoping, or Jackson Jordan hoping that I am not correct as this match continues. King Just Believes, CJ, and Alpha One all choosing Ricky Brown here tonight to win this match. And Tornado also going on a limb choosing Brown. What looked like a runaway for Jackson Jordan in the predictions has turned into maybe 50-50 split with the last 5 people choosing Ricky Brown. Ricky Brown down on the bat. He is the man in your black and blue. The man in your green and blue is your D-Generation X member, Jackson Jordan. He has been there since he was the second member of the group. I should say second male member of the group. I guess officially Natalia would have been in the group before Jackson Jordan, as she is the manager of Tyrant. But Jackson Jordan now is becoming a veteran here in XCW, has been around for quite a while, since before Survivor Series, and now has a great opportunity ahead of him. But Ricky Brown last month was just one win away from a U.S. title match and fell short against Aaron. And tonight, though, Ricky Brown one match away again. He wanted to face Envy Wilson at the Royal Rumble and could not get there. Again, Envy Wilson is his target. He did lose to him a couple of weeks back. Jackson Jordan did beat Envy Wilson. So if I was Envy Wilson, I might be rooting for Ricky Brown if I'm in the back. But again, a lot of superstars here in XCW never cheer for one way or the other. They simply want, they simply don't care who they fight because they know they're going to beat their competition. And Jackson Jordan right there going for maybe trying to clear the table to put Ricky Brown through it. But Ricky Brown changing the plans, throws him back into the ring. Green and blue, what? Haven't you learned to bet on DX? We come through. Yes, last week, all 4 members of DX who fought won. They were 4-0. This week, so far, 1-0. This is their second matchup. Natalia will not have a match this week, though. But the next match, I believe our very next match will be Tyrant in action again. And Ricky Brown, man, Jackson Jordan trying to get up off the ground. Ricky Brown basically tried to kill him with that vicious powerbomb. Tyrant, did you redo me? LOL. Not yet, but I'll work on to. Hold on. Goes for an RKO. Ricky Brown stops him. Signature move blocked. Another RKO gone for and blocked by Ricky Brown. I don't know how he blocked 2 straight RKOs. Man, he must have been going for a signature himself. That Ricky Brown, must have gotten blocked by Jackson Jordan. But 2 RKOs back to back, and now hits that huge scoop power slam right there. Tries to connect it for a pinfall victory. Could not beat Jackson Jordan. Grappled from behind. Blocks it, does Jordan. Jordan now trying to grapple. Throwing him to the far side of the ring with power. Comes out of the corner. Blocks it. Knee to the gut. Ricky Brown not allowing this to continue. Throws him back to the corner. Ricky Brown could be in trouble. Jordan sits on the turnbuckle. Jumps off a huge tornado DDT into the center of the ring. I said that JJ had green and blue trunks. Hold on, RKO finally hit. Jackson might have Ricky Brown down. 1, 2. No, referee, I thought it was 3. His hand was so far down before Ricky kicked out, but it did not hit the mat before Ricky got his shoulders off the ground. If I said that JJ had green and blue trunks, I thought he said green. I thought I said green and black. I must have misspoke when I said that. JJ for the win, says Bomber. Nate Bomber competed earlier tonight. It was 3 younger superstars taking on the members of Evolution. And in the end, it was, in fact, the rookie roundup team, my nickname for them here tonight, that took Evolution down. Evolution had a miscommunication when trying to break a pin, but hold on. Jackson Jordan just hit the Steiner screwdriver, that suplex pile driver. 1, 2, 3, and he takes Ricky Brown down. I don't know if any man can kick out of that maneuver. You drop a man directly down on his neck, his head. I mean, just head literally straight into the ground, 90-degree angle, smashing all his weight. I don't know if anybody can kick out of that move. Jackson Jordan, I don't think I personally had seen that, or at least I cannot remember seeing that from him previously. Able to take down Ricky Brown with that very impressive suplex pile driver. And 1, 2, 3, Ricky Brown could not kick out. I want to personally invite Tyrant to the next AZW show. Maybe you'll gain a measure of respect for what it is we do. I guarantee your safety. Hashtag suck it, says Jackson Jordan. Should not have picked against DX. But you know, I've already done it twice, and I'm already way ahead of everybody else in terms of guessing overall points. So might as well, when I get to the next matchup, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Alpha 1 is going to win the next match. I've got to go against DX. I said someone in DX was going to lose tonight, and I was wrong both of the first 2 times. So I've got to go with our next match. I've got to go with Alpha 1, because otherwise I am wrong with not only my predictions, but with what I said earlier in the evening. And these 2 men have been chatting. They have been yelling, screaming, disrespecting over and over and over again. The chat has been blowing up with these 2 guys. Ask Ryder, he came and nothing happened to him. That is true. Ryder was safe when he came over to NXT at the time. In fact, beat Shani, the only member of the XCW roster to win a match on that brand, or should I say a currently residing superstar in XCW, a match over on that brand. King Just Believe will have that opportunity since no AZW superstar has come over to this brand and won a match. We'll have that opportunity next week. But here tonight, right here, right now, Tyrant, Alpha 1, all the stipulation for their match at our Extreme Rules pay-per-view is on the line. Remember, that match at Extreme Rules will be for a shot for Alpha 1 to be in the main event of WrestleMania. So this match is extremely important. Whoever wins gets to choose the stipulation. Will it be Alpha 1? Will it be Tyrant? Let's find out right now.
As the bell rings, remember that there's no guarantee anyone will walk out.
So we got A1 from King Just Believe, A1 from CJ. A1 obviously chooses himself. Tyrant from Bomber, Tyrant from Nick Nitro, A1 from Aaron, A1 from Ricky Brown. Caesar, yes, his name is now, he is going by his real name as well as Tyrant. It's Caesar Tyrant Vega would be his full name, Tornado. Just a couple of weeks ago, let that be known to the community. Most of us have known him as Tyrant so long, we still simply call him Tyrant, but it is Caesar Tyrant Vega, for those of you who were not aware. And the leader of D-Generation X right now has Alpha 1 on the ground. A little bit of a taunt before a huge jumping elbow drop right into the chest of Alpha 1. You're at 24, Nick Nitro. Oh, you just need one more win, I think, to get to that 25 to boost your guy one more point. I believe Nick Nitro is up to a 93. It would be to number 94. Still, though, only one man in all of XCW has a 95 rating as Tyrant takes down Alpha 1 with that huge sit-out Uranagi side slam. Brian Nash still the only man to be a 95 in XCW, and he has been one, I believe, for over a month now. But the question is, who will be the second man to get to that coveted 95 overall? The only way that any superstar can be higher than 95 is if they are 95 and get inducted into the Hall of Fame, which will be happening at WrestleMania. Management will figure out which superstar or superstars are deserving of the honor of being in the Hall of Fame. And we will induct, I believe, 2 members of our roster of year 1 of XCW into the Hall of Fame. But that is at WrestleMania. We are still building toward WrestleMania. Hold on, went for that huge bro kick. A shuffle sidekick missed by Alpha One. Thought he had an opportunity to put Alpha One away. Alpha One tried to return the favor, and both men missing their strikes. And Alpha One being pummeled in the stomach, crushed by Tyrant for the time being. Tyrant now picking him up. And a huge... Is he going over the top? Yes, the follow-away slam preceded that pendulum backbreaker. I'm a 94, and I need to predict 25 matches correctly to get to 95. Mad for, yeah, as if you're not to 25 yet, then that would be true. 1, 2. Tyrant, no. I thought Tyrant might get it. He hit that one-handed spine buster. Could not put him away. My controller apparently is at low battery, so if the match gets interrupted, I will simply have to plug in my controller. Alpha One now going outside the ring. We saw this almost get used by Jackson Jordan in the last matchup. Alpha One trying to take Tyrant down here tonight, and he might be trying to go completely extreme. Hold on, Tyrant grabs him from behind. I don't think Alpha One realized he was there, and he just throws him to the far side outside. Man, what a way to set up Extreme Rules. These guys, even though this is simply a normal singles match, really taking it up a notch. Oh, did you see that? Hits the pendulum backbreaker, then throws him over him, that follow slam, but Alpha One connects. He looks like he's dead outside, connected with that huge, just his head literally smashed into the corner of the steel steps. That might have given him a concussion right there, but valiantly continuing to fight. He does not, regardless of what status he is for this evening, want to end this. Hold on, signature move being done. Kick to the, yes, that low riding 1 foot sliding drop kick. 1, 2, no, not enough to put Tyrant away for the evening. Both men have hit signatures now. Neither one has hit a finisher yet, and a nice neck breaker done by Alpha One. Alpha One just a finisher away, possibly, of putting Tyrant down for the count. Tyrant maybe a finisher away from putting him down for the count as well. Jaher, what's up? Sorry I'm late. I've been busy. No problem. Joe King, your guy. Envy Wilson will be competing on the main event of Saturday Night Main Event. In case you had not kept up with the last couple of episodes, you did win the United States title at the Royal Rumble. And hold on, the Billy Goats curse out of nowhere. Tyrant pops up, and he's locking in on Alpha One. Is Alpha going to tap? Alpha taps out, and this match was not for Alpha's spot at WrestleMania. So that, be rest assured, even though Alpha One did lose here tonight, he had to give up. He needed to save himself, make sure he was not going to take an injury into that match, the much more important match at Extreme Rules. He had to tap out and not allow himself to get injured. But we are going to see Tyrant now. And you know what? Tyrant, whenever he feels ready to, he does not have to tell the universe, as long as he tells management. The universe does not need to know what match he chooses. This is going to be up to him. And Alpha One might not have time to prepare for the match type that he chooses. And no, Alpha One does not shake the hand of Tyrant. Tyrant may be sarcastically trying to see if Alpha One would shake his hand here tonight. Alpha One having no part of it. He does not respect this man in the least. And he smacks his hand away, and they, man, these two teams right here, these two factions are on the brink of war, and it is their, the leader of DX and the, what I refer to, the de facto leader of the Wolfpack, the original member to bring the Wolfpack here into XCW, Alpha One. Things are just going to get worse. Next week, we will see Alpha 1's a Wolfpack member, a member of the Wolfpack over at AZW, will come here to take that man one-on-one. But Raw is not over yet. We have one more match for you folks. And this one is a little bit surprising. Wait, what? Apparently Universe decided to change the matchup here, guys. This originally was a tag team match that Universe set up, and now it's made it as singles. This is not supposed to be Hawk vs. Falcon with the Vigilantes at ringside. Universe decided that it wanted to see Hawk and Chris Cryptic take on Falcon and Brent Ryder, and it was going to be a strange Fedibles matchup. Both members of these two tag teams that are fighting for the tag titles were going to be facing off against each other. So we're going to see, for the first time ever, Hawk vs. Falcon in this tag match, as well as the first time since their U.S. title competition days, Ryder and Chris Cryptic against each other as well. So I'm going to have to back out of this match and simply simulate it, move on to the second set of Raws, and set that card there. That's a good thing for us, but let me answer my phone real quick as this match is about to be reset. Okay. To tell you what's going on with the Universe. Universe is basically, I have to keep this feud going. This originally did say tag team match, but Universe occasionally randomly changes rivalry matches, even after we started the show and it changed it later on. But in order to keep the feud going, because this is the only way to the game will set up a tornado tag team match for the pay-per-view for a tag team. So in order for that to happen, I have to keep this rivalry match going. So we're simply going to skip over here to this Raw and simply take the main event over here. So we're just going to set up the main event in this show, even though you get the gist. Basically, it's basically become a backup. I've been unable to delete this middle show that doesn't really exist anymore. But to a degree, it's actually become very useful on occasion. I can do this and not mess up our Saturday night main event. Whoops, tag team match. CJ, did you have your match yet? No, you're going to be on the main event of Saturday night main event this week. You have been on Raw for the past 2 weeks, but you are taking on the United States champion, NV Wilson, on the main event of Saturday night main event. This is going to be Hawk and Chris Cryptic taking on Falcon and Brent Ryder. Okay, let's go ahead and save this match and start it up. KJB, you're going to get kicked in your face and I'll watch it in slow motion. Did I have a match yet? Yeah, okay, I already read that. CJ, Nay, your match is going to be the main event of Saturday Night Main Event. Envy Wilson will be fighting there. We have quite a few members also that will be fighting on there as well. But let's go ahead and start this match here, folks. Tag team match. A mixed bedfellows, as I said. This is one half of the tag team champions are tagging each with one half of the number one contenders. I believe we have never done this before in XCW, so this is definitely going to be interesting. Maybe each member of each team wants to prove that they're the more valuable of their own team. This could eventually create some animosity, or simply maybe Hawk, Falcon, and Ryder and Cryptic. We're going to try to cause as little damage to each other as possible. But let's find out in this tag team match. Falcon and Hawk starting things out. If I were Ryder and Cryptic, if I had the opportunity to choose what happened, I would just get down off the apron, walk to the back, and make these two guys fight it out. But they are a little bit more respectful of that. They are definitely not going to back down from management's choices here tonight and what their match is going to be. So for the first time ever, we're seeing Hawk and Falcon facing off against each other, and for the first time since the second month of XCW, just about 8.5 months ago, since we have seen Chris Cryptic and Brent Ryder as opponents. I obviously am going to go ahead and go with, you know what, I'm going to go for the upset, or at least I say upset, because Ryder seems to be so dominant. I'm actually going to choose Chris Cryptic to pull this one out somehow. Chris Cryptic and Hawk going to defeat Brent Ryder and Falcon here tonight. So either way, I'd still choose a Vigilante member. And right here, at first time we have seen, hold on, Ryder takes down Hawk as Cryptic gets tagged into the match. Cryptic now attacking Ryder, blocks the attack, and these men are going at it just like Hawk and Falcon did. They are not going to back down from this challenge here tonight. I'll take a family-sized photo of KJB, getting kicked in the face and hanging over my fireplace. Bomber says, oh snap. Looks like Tyrant might be going for Team Ryder as well. Go Brent. Team Ryder says Nick Nitro. Hawk and Chris, says True Doc. King Just Believe taking Hawk's side. Had to choose between his own two superstars. Breaking news, Kent Carter has suffered a broken arm and is expected to be out for 1 to 2 months around WrestleMania time. Kent Carter injured. That is definitely extremely sad news. Definitely don't want Kent Carter gone. Really one of the young rookie guys that I've really enjoyed here in XCW, but apparently he has been injured, won't be back till around WrestleMania. Hawk right there being chosen by Aaron as well. Oh my goodness, Kent get better, says True Doc. Nate Ballmer giving well wishes to Kent Carter. And right now, what is this? A huge DDT float over. Ryder and Cryptic battling. This just seems like old times. These two men fought over the United States champion. Chris Cryptic was our inaugural United States champion. Brent Ryder won the U.S. title at our very first pay-per-view, Bad Blood. Cryptic just 2 weeks later regained the title, and Brent Ryder never got the title back after that. Cryptic, though, shortly lost it to Warden, and he, after losing it to Warden, also never got the title back. So since that time, these guys eventually became friends, came back after both men were injured for a time, joined up with Brian Nash to create the Vigilantes, have won the titles 2 times since then, and the rest is history. But this is just a flashback to the past with this matchup here tonight, and Ryder finally tagging out, sending Falcon back to the ring. Chris Cryptic comes running at him, collides with Falcon. He looks over at Ryder. Maybe he's not happy about that double foot stomp to the gut. I'm not going to lie tonight. You earn my respect as a wrestler, but as a man, nah. He's saying he respects him in the ring, but he does not respect the man, Alpha One. Nick Nitro says, I hope I'm respected. Well, Nick Nitro will be fighting for that European title. And I guess since we're on the main event of Raw tonight, I will, guys, go ahead and drop a kind of a bombshell on the XCW universe. We have determined our #1 contender for the European title. We have determined our #1 contender for the United States title. So are you guys ready to hear this? We are not going to have new #1 contenders for the United States title. We are not going to have new #1 contenders for the European title. These are, in fact, the very last #1 contenders for those belts. Why do you say? Because after WrestleMania, we will not have the European title. We will not have the United States title. No. At WrestleMania, folks, we are going to merge the United States and European titles, and they will become the Intercontinental Champion. So, 4 men have the opportunity to become both the European and United States champion. And they're going to exchange those belts for the brand new, spanking new Intercontinental title at WrestleMania. The question, though, is, Who is it going to be? Jackson Jordan has an opportunity. Nick Nitro has an opportunity. Jake Watson, the reigning European champion, has an opportunity. And one more man has an opportunity. That man is our reigning United States champion, MV Wilson. One of those 4 men will be the first ever Intercontinental Championship. But who's it going to be? We have a title match to determine each of those contenders. Whoever wins that U.S. title match, whoever wins the European title match, those 2 men will face off at WrestleMania against each other to determine our first ever Intercontinental Champion. But that leaves us with only 2 championship singles titles. What does that mean? Does that mean we're just down a title? No, I've established I think we need 3 singles titles here in XCW. So after Extreme Rules, we are going to have a tournament to determine a brand new champion at WrestleMania. Which championship belt is going to be brought back? That you're just going to have to wait and see. But we will determine a brand new title, a title never seen here before in XCW. So we will crown 2 first-time champions at WrestleMania, a first-ever Intercontinental Champion and a first-ever undisclosed champion at WrestleMania as well. So it is definitely going to be interesting how that is going to go forward. Something about Penny Nash, no disrespect tornado. That's if you make it, because I got a doozy for you. Now will I win the European title, said Nick Nitro. That says great, says Nate Bomber. Hold on, Brent Ryder going for a pin on Chris Cryptic. Hawk there to break it up. I'm not dumb. It's gonna be a present for you at the pay-per-view. Would you like a match on AZW? Asks Alpha 1. Oh, Brent Ryder, he has seen Chris Cryptic hit that vicious back suplex on so many people in their tag team matches and just received one himself on the hardest part of the apron. These 2 tag team partners attacking each other. Falcon, hopefully on accident, attacked his own partner for the evening, Brent Ryder, and as badly as he could feel, I don't think he feels bad at all, and Ryder just gets tossed into the laying down Chris Cryptic. His head was sticking out from under the apron, and Hawk tried to attack Brent Ryder. Cryptic throwing Ryder to the far side of the ring. Ryder and Chris Cryptic taking it to the limit here. Taking him. Hopefully none of these teams accidentally injured their partners here tonight. Nick Nitro Tyrant, didn't you see my addition? I get an overall point added. I think you are very close, Nick Nitro, to that extra point. Nick Nitro, I think that you are only a 93 and not a 94, but I'm going to have to double check your overall just to make sure. Nice suplex there by Brent Ryder. Can that be enough to put down Cryptic? No, Hawk able to break it up.
A swift kick. He's looking at it.
I really wouldn't, says DX. Tyrant, hold on, C4. First time that Brent Ryder has ever hit the C4 on Chris Cryptic. Going for the pin. Hawk in the ring there to break it up, though. Falcon could not get in there to stop his actual tag team partner from breaking up his current partner for this one match. Brent Ryder's pin attempt on his partners. Chris Cryptic, hold on, Ryder, signature move. He has already hit. Oh, vicious cradle DDT right there. Cannot get over there for the pinfall, though. Balmer says, I am in the back eating lobster in with Byron Brooks. Nick Nitro says, I'll join you. Right here, nice float over DDT takes Ryder to the ground. Brent Ryder being thrown off the far side into the corner. Ryder now put onto the top rope. Chris Cryptic got him up, punch to the head there. Good thing this is not Ryder with him up in the corner. We might have seen a C4 instead. Punches him just enough times that Ryder loses balance and falls off. Nick Nitro saying he's going to bring dessert. Hold on. C4 out of nowhere. Ryder, though, is going to drop to a knee. No, goes for the pin. Hawk there to break it up after just a 1 count. Uh-oh, a little bit of lag. Hopefully that won't cause us to disconnect. Remember, folks, if Twitch disconnects me, the stream will continue. And right here, a huge right hand across the face Not enough to pin him, though, as Hawk easily able to break up the pinfall right there. I promise it will be me and you at the pay-per-view. I'm a fair man. No tricks or screw jobs. Just 2 men and a will to win, says Tyrant. Ryder, nice diving forearm. Finally tags back in Falcon. Falcon getting there with Chris Cryptic. Brent Ryder cheering on Falcon here tonight. This just seems so strange to have the champions and #1 contenders fighting for each other. Not against each other, but with each other. Just very strange here tonight. Omega driver right there. Falcon on the ground. 1, 2. No, so close to a 3. I don't know how Falcon kicked out, but neither Hawk or Ryder tried to break up or stop the breakup right there. And Hawk and Falcon back in the ring. Just remember, it is Extreme Rules. Why is this match happening, Nitro? Management wanted to see what would happen, which member of each team maybe was better. You know, these tag teams become such a well-oiled unit, but the question is, what will you do when you don't have your partner at your side? What can you do if you had to face your partner in action? And that is what is happening here tonight. Both the #1 contenders and the champions themselves having a team with one of their opponents for the pay-per-view. Said it as you will. I may lose, but I don't run, and I'm never scared. Right here comes Chris Cryptic. Knocks Falcon down in the center of the ring. Ryder knocked off the apron. Cryptic could have the win right here. Tries to go for a grapple attempt. Falcon able to block it, though. Jackson Jordan saying that Ryder equals a horrible partner. Ryder having a hard time getting up. And Falcon tried to knock his own tag team partner off the apron. Brent Ryder gets in. He is attacking Chris Cryptic from behind. Distracts him as Falcon tries to get back to his feet. Didn't distract him long enough as Chris Cryptic stalking Falcon, who tries to get up. Able to block that drop kick. Falcon now going for a huge gut buster. You're just as stupid as you look. Bone Crusher, never scared, playing in the background. Oh, a huge move right there. Brent Ryder not getting in the ring to break it up. 1, 2, 3. And sorry, that was actually Hawk who was running across the ring, could not get there in time. And it's Falcon that pins King Just Believes. I'm sorry, I said King Just Believe. I just looked over at the chat and I thought it was King Just Believe. Falcon pins Chris Cryptic here tonight. Brent Ryder allowed it to happen, let his actual tag team partner get pinned in this event. Maybe there's something to this thing that Sage Cheese Blazing is saying. Maybe Ryder is a horrible partner, or maybe he just realized that this match would be over. He'd pick up the win, and they would move on next week. So, in what is probably the strangest tag match we've ever had here in XCW, a member of the Birds of Prey pins a member of the Vigilantes, but Brent Ryder still picks up a win here tonight. And these two guys who are not partners, not friends, maybe gained a little bit of respect for each other in this win. Falcon and Ryder shaking hands in this victory.
There's absolutely no way to underscore how big this victory is. Perhaps the biggest in his life.
They're in KFAB mode. Hey, Tunez. Hey, Tune Z. Sorry, I want to say Tunez every time. I don't know why. But we are now moving on to XCW Presents Saturday Night Main Event. Raw is concluded. Ryder and Falcon ended up the winners of this night here tonight. Agent Mayhem's 1108 or 1108 says, "What's up, everybody? Hello, Agent." Yay, overall point for me, says Nick Nitro. This part of the storyline. Yeah, it is. Okay, we are moving on now to Saturday Night Main Event. Falcon and Hawk are in high spirits as they approach their big match with Ryder and Chris Cryptic. Okay, let's set up our matches for this card. Our main event, there, I'll just one-on-one's good. Okay, main event of the evening will be Envy Wilson, who took his very first loss against Jackson Jordan last week, taking on CJ Lyons, who has yet to win a match since going single. His brother taking a break from the company for a while. CJ is at it alone, still a member of the Wolfpack, still has his brothers at his side, but here tonight, trying to defeat Envy Wilson in singles competition. Will he be able to do it is a different question. You ain't my woman looking like James Brown. They want Brian Nash to fight Marcus Conan. That's not going to happen. That is not our matchup for this evening. Let me grab my piece of paper. I had all these written down. You know what? I'll just have to do it without the paper. Okay, let's move this participants of this match as well. We are going to see Marcus Conan go one-on-one with... So it was Aaron. It was... Do we have 2 new guys or 1 new guy? I know we have Dominic Crow now. Who's the other person? Oh, Kirby. No, Kirby had a match. Who was it? There's somebody else. Aaron... 1, 2. Who am I missing? Jake Watson, that's right. Okay. Yeah, Jake Watson and Marcus Conan are going one-on-one here in this matchup, but our first matchup of the evening, Shantia White. Wolfpack Black. What? Interesting, Shanny. Hey, Tunes, trying to figure out what is happening. Okay, last matchup of the evening. Oh gosh. Okay, I'll get her out there. Last match is the new debuting Dominic Crow taking on Aaron in one-on-one competition. Aaron grew out his hair over the last week, changed up his attire, got rid of... He dropped the Dominator from his name. He had been decently dominant, but maybe he felt not dominant enough to continue to be called Aaron the Dominator. Simply dropping his name, cutting it short, lengthening his hair, changing his attire. Maybe this will be the start of Aaron's career fulfilling where he had been. He was in the United States title match at the Royal Rumble itself, but since then has not been able to really advance his career the way he had hoped so. Her credits suggest otherwise. What's good, Tunez? It doesn't matter, Agent. We are just talking crap. Miss Parker off Friday. Okay, we have got Paige at his ringside now, making sure that's going to happen. Chilling like a villain, says CJ. I miss all of you guys. Hopefully I'll be back soon. Away from the corner working. Okay, so we've got CJ versus Envy Wilson, Marcus Conan versus Jake Watson, and Dominic versus Aaron here tonight. Let's go ahead and jump into the action. First matchup of Saturday Night Main Event. New debuting superstar. Should be a good match that he has here tonight. Dominic Crow taking on Aaron. Should be a good match. I'm going to go with Aaron. He has been here for a little while. Had the opportunity to win or fight for a U.S. championship match. And I think he's going to be able to pull this one out. But Dominic Crow could surprise me. I've never seen Dominic Crow in action, so this is definitely going to be interesting. So go ahead and choose who you think is going to win this match here tonight, folks. Will it be the debuting Dominic Crow, or will it be Aaron? Well, guys, I missed the whole show. Sorry, just stopping by to say what's up. About to go to bed. I gotta work. Well, I'm glad you missed the last match. Chris Critic. Nobody tell him what happened. Do not tell him what happened. At least I didn't do it. At least I wasn't the one that pinned him. Okay, here we go. Starting the match now. And here we go. Crow and Aaron one-on-one. This is going to be an amazing match here tonight. Yes, Albion in the chat. Good to see you for a moment, even if it was just for a moment, as Dominic, Crow, and Aaron locking it up in the center of the ring. We had seen people taunting from the chat box about Aaron's appearance, his jeans that he would wear to the ring, and he has finally gotten rid of those jeans and got a quote-unquote proper wrestling attire. Maybe that will be what changes his career. Oh, there goes the batteries on the remote. Got to get this charging cord now, right? Hold on just a moment. Guess I gotta plug this directly into the system. I hate not having my batteries properly charged before stream. He looks like he's from Tron 3. Okay, we can't just keep making fun of the guy. I mean, he goes and changes his attire probably because of being heckled so much, and then people come in here and keep up the ruse of hating on this man. The battery, sorry, that it stays connected to my controller. It doesn't simply die right again. Aaron has got a front headlock right here on Dominic. He is taken down though. Crow being dragged to the center of the ring. Hope to have you back as well, Agent. Yes, it has been. It's been oddly silent, not having Agent and not having Doc in the chat very much recently. So hopefully these guys will be back very soon. Both men right there went for different attacks. One Superman punch, one bro kick. Neither one connected. But Crow right there, nice back body drop, taking down Aaron right there. Aaron now being dragged to the center of the ring. What is Crow going for? Oh no, I think I know what Crow's going for. Don't do it, Crow. We've never seen this here in XCW, but this is a popular move. I think he is going for the worm as Crow slides across the ring. And now the worm, W-O-R-M. Bam! There is a smash right there. Aaron just got a huge chop across the chest. Yeah, boy, says Madfire. It's hard to imagine an English person saying that the way Flavor says yeah, boy, but that's how I just thought of that in my head, so it's pretty hilarious. Conan walking the Alpha Zone, selling 6-pack 8-ball shirts from '98. Conan, another member of the NWO Wolfpack from back in the day. You hear how his leg connected? Bomber saying that, well, the reason because I have my baby because a lot at my Grams. I think his baby nephew or niece or something, or maybe it's his brother or sister, I can't remember. But Bomber has occasionally a hard time getting into the chat and watching the streams live. Right here, right now, Aaron once again going for the worm. This move is going to get old fast if he hits it a lot. You know, most of the moves are quick or run off, but this is a very long animation. It'll be like the MVP ball and elbow. Again hit it. The crowd very excited. You can tell that one woman clapping in the second row. Oh no, he's going for it again. I think it's late. I've had 3 straight streams in a row that are going to go past midnight, and I'm starting to get delirious from them. So Crow right now once again going for the worm. And he is third time, a huge chop across the chest of Aaron, dragging him back to the center of the ring. Might be going for it yet again, but finally Aaron able to block it. Aaron now throws him to the corner.
Bam, another kick.
Aaron tried to go for a kick to the gut, misses it, but dodges that sweet chin music, catches the hand of Crow, slaps him across the face. No respect for this newbie here in XCW, and follows up that huge suplex with a quick pinfall, but cannot get the pinfall. The worm is banned, ... Kit Carter, even though he will not be in competition, are able to see him in the chat right now. How has the Syndicate been doing, Wolfpack? Right there, double drop kick to the groin. Ref's got to watch that. Not allow him to kick him a little bit too low. I think he thinks that it was probably a gut shot, but I think that was a little bit lower than that. Aaron just got taken down off the far rope, sliding 1-foot drop kick. Aaron could go for the pin, could get pinned right there, but no, hold on. Sweet chin music. Crow might just have this one won right here. Aaron being pinned. 1, 2, no. 2 count right here. See, Agent, see what has happened is...
Now it may just be a matter of time.
Syndicate equals better than DX, says Toonsy. Aaron right now going for his finishing move. Picks him up. Double gutbuster with his knees. I think Aaron might be done for the count. Crow, 1, 2, 3. And Crow wins his debut here in XCW. Aaron picks up a loss. Basically almost like a re-debut, even though he was here competing last week on Raw. Aaron picks up a sad loss here tonight, but what a debut for Crow here tonight. He has brought back the worm, hit it 3 different times here tonight, and in the end, a signature and finisher enough to put Aaron down for the count. Both are tag champs. Lance Dale is the 2015 King of the Ring. When he types it, be in big print.
Here is your winner.
Still tag champs, says AJ Mayhem. Yes, that is true. Since that NXT AZW crossover show, I don't think either one has lost. I could be wrong, but is Brian Cook no longer the undisputed champion? I thought he was, or last time I saw a show, I think I missed one of the last couple of shows. But those titles are on the line tonight. Tridak, how old is the baby? Okay, let's move on to our next matchup, folks. King of the Ring was the last show I was able to see. Nick Nitro says he is the next. He might be the next and could be the last European champion. Speaking of the European champion, Nick Nitro, that is him on the right there. He is Jake Watson. He has finally let his hair grow out just a little bit. Marcus Conan, a new up-and-comer here in XCW, has been impressive in his matches. Did a great job in the Royal Rumble match. But here tonight has a chance to pick up what would definitely be the biggest win of his career over the reigning 3-time European champion. Oh, come on. I guess I'm pulling the batteries out of my regular remote control or something. This is annoying. Clap, 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 clap. This is annoying. Clap, 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 clap. I need to have like 10 extra batteries just ready to go in case this ever happens again. Okay, I really hope these batteries have a lot of life in them. But really, all I need is... Oh, come on, what? These are the ones that are in my controller. And they have no life in them. How is that possible? Controller seems to be working fine. Well, this is frustrating. Okay, my regular charger has been taken by one of the kids. I don't know where it is. So let me, I'm going to have to go get some batteries. I'll be right back. Give me about 1 minute. We'll keep looking. It's not the remote. It's probably the headset draining the battery faster. I don't even know if I have batteries yet. I'm hoping this one will work. I bought some batteries the other day, and then the kids really like to play with batteries by just taking them, and my nephew really in particular, my 11-year-old, likes to use them for whatever, I don't even know. But they always seem to disappear, so maybe these will stay on. We go, and here we go, starting this matchup. European champion versus Marcus Conan. Conan's been around for just under a month now. And right now, Marcus Conan stepping on Jake Watson. Maybe he does not think much of this man. Conan has had wins and losses here in XCW. Those kids, though, yeah. I have missed the chat for the last couple minutes. Sorry about this interruption. But the show goes on. Hold on. Is this the page tap out? No. I believe that might be the execution right there. A great submission move, though, by Conan. Sheamus mixed with ECW test. Nice attack right there. Taking down. ECW test. Taking down Jake Watson. Now lifting him up and smashing him into the ground. Oh, yes, the voting. I actually forgot the voting myself. I think I've got to go with the European champion here, Jake Watson. Had a great matchup with Tyrant last week. Almost beat him, but could not in the end. After that F5, he was completely drained of energy. So I'm going with the European champion here tonight. I think he's going to be able to snap back from that loss and pick up a win over this young XCW superstar. And old enough to be all your, I guess, mamas. Well, not everybody. There are a couple of us who could be our mamas. But probably 3/4 of the XCW, Shantia, would be old enough to do that. But there are a few of us that are pretty old. Jake Watson just debuted for me some time ago, says Mr. Wonders. Hashtag debut Mr. Montana. Well, Jake Watson has been in the XCW now for 9 months? Just over 9 months, I believe. Maybe 10 months. We're heading to our 11th pay-per-view. And Jake Watson, it took him a long time to really gain momentum, gain steam in here in XCW. But finally, a couple of months back, won the European title, defended it against a couple of superstars before finally losing it to Alex Tyson, but regained it back not once but twice from him. And he is once again your European champion. Hold on, lifts him up. Conan drops him on his head right there. A great move done right there by Conan. Could that put him down? That suplex neck breaker. Nick Nitro saying, I am taking that European title. Frogman says, I'm a solid 32. For those of you who don't know, I am 29. So I'm not technically old yet. I'm about a month older, or a month younger than Nash, so every year I get to call him old for about a month. Lots of love to all of you. I have to go, says AJ Mayhem. Okay, we'll see you later, Mayhem. Good to see you, even if it was just for a small period of time. Okay, I'll be your mama or your older sister. I guess you could be my older sister, Shanny. And right here, Wes Carson, 21 turning 22. CJ, a very young member of the XCW universe. I say very young. We actually have quite a few older people here that are not, currently in high school. But we do have quite a few of those as well. I think we have guys as young as 12 and guys as old as 39, so a 27-year gap between our oldest and youngest members of the XCW universe. And right here, huge boots tried to hit Jake Watson in the chest. Conan, though, what is he going for? Is this a Canadian backbreaker? It is. He has got the submission locked in. Does Jake Watson tap? Jake Watson, the European champion, just tapped out to that man right there. And after back-to-back losses, I thought this was going to be an easy win for Jake Watson here tonight. I thought he was going to snap back, pick up this quick win on Saturday Night Main Event, and everything was going to be hunky-dory in his career. But suddenly, back-to-back losses. I mean, you could expect him to lose to Tyner or understand losing to a guy who has been in the undisputed title picture for the last few months. But to lose to a young, up-and-coming superstar, I am shocked. And it looks like Watson's taking it well, giving this man some props. I don't think Watson expected to lose this match at all tonight. And instead of taking it negatively, raising the hand of this young XCW superstar, a great attitude by our European champion. I know I would be very frustrated if I had this matchup, thought I was going to win, and lost it right there. And we now move on. I missed somebody saying something about it. Yes, he simulates and calls matches, so I'm assuming. Oh, Helix Cyclone. I don't know what the WWE is, says Helix Cyclone. But we are now moving on to our next match. The WWE is the World Wrestling Entertainment. Why are they hitting each other? If he's not trolling, that's even more hilarious. Oh, look at Omega. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's Omega that is behind Paige. We have not been able to figure out who is stalking Paige, but I swear that's got to be Omega stalking Paige. Look behind Paige. There is the person behind her. CJ needs to find out who that guy is, if it is Omega, and teach him a lesson to stop stalking his manager when she is coming out to ring with him. And Envy Wilson, who had gone, I believe, 8-0 or maybe 9-0 in his XCW career, finally lost last week. Unexpected fashion. That arm drag, the move that finally defeated him, came down to an arm drag and a quick pinfall from Jackson Jordan. And you saw both of the other competitors in this triple threat, this three-man round-robin tournament to determine the number one contender for this U.S. title. You saw all three of them celebrating at the top of the ramp, even though one is a member from D-Generation X, one was a member from the NWO Wolfpack, and another a free agent, just simply a guy on his own. All three of them, though, cheering at the fact that Envy was finally taken down. And here we go, folks. CJ has a chance to not necessarily be able to wipe away the last 2 weeks. He can't get back into this U.S. title picture this month, but definitely has a chance to improve his own standing, get his first singles win as a singles competitor, and beat this man who is very dominant so far in XCW. That is Envy Wilson. I have got to go. Who is the boogeyman behind Paige? CJ. Omega creeping in on Paige, says Tornado. I've got to go with, I went with Alpha One earlier. I went with some guys that I thought were going to win upsets, and Envy's just been so strong. And even though he lost last week, I think that's just going to fuel him more, and that he is going to be furious and frustrated about his first loss, and that there's no way he loses back-to-back weeks in the main event, a Saturday Night Main Event. So I've got to go with Envy. As much as it kills me not to take CJ, I'm going to go with Envy to win this matchup. We've got a couple of CJs, a couple of Envies, another CJ. I see a honky-tonk man, says Helix Cyclone. And CJ taking it to Envy right now. That elbow drop to the inside of the leg. Picking up the man taken straight out of the 90s. He is the United States champion. He won a tournament to determine the final two competitors who would face off at the Royal Rumble. Defeated Aaron at the Royal Rumble match itself and gained that United States title. He's actually won 2 over-the-top Battle Royals here in XCW. Was down in the final 3 of the Royal Rumble match itself. It took both Tyrant and Ricky Brown to take him down. And Ricky Brown was hoping that he would get his opportunity to face Envy Wilson for that championship belt. But Ricky Brown was unable to defeat Jackson Jordan. So DX now has 3 opportunities still alive. 2 confirmed. 1 more we have yet to determine. That will be Natalia's one-on-one match next week with Shawn T at Alpha to determine the new number 1 contender for the XCW Women's Championship. But both the European title and United States title could be in the hands of D-Generation X come the end of the Royal Rumble. Mr. Wonders, yeah, are you accepting creator wrestlers? Well, we're always accepting creator wrestlers, but we don't actually have any spots open at the moment. Thank you, Tornado, for saying this. He was listening. Has a waiting list, but you have to send him an Xbox Live message with your creator wrestler info on gamertag image maker. Thank you for typing all that up, Tornado. Is this on Xbox Live? Yes, or Xbox. Yes, this is on Xbox One, not the 360, not the PS3 or PS4. Xbox One. Sorry, Frogman. You can still always follow if you want to, be able to watch this action in the ring, even if you can't. Yes, yeah, you are. You have the PS4. Sorry about that. We've had probably 50 or 60 people over the course of this 11 months that we've been doing this, or 11 weeks in real life, that came in and were like, PS4, or is this Xbox One or PS4, and it's the wrong one for them. Hold on, Envy, backslide driver. Is he gonna get the win here? What is this? Paige on the apron? No wonder CJ wanted Paige out here tonight. She is gonna probably help him beat this United States champion. Here comes his comeback. Nice diving forearm. Second forearm right there. Ducks under this punch by Envy. Waits for him to come back and lifts him right into a huge spine buster. And CJ has him in the corner right where he wants him. CJ now approaching him. Oh no, CJ lining it up. He sees the angle. Huge big boot right across the face of Envy Wilson. And now a springboard crossbody crushes the chest and waist of Envy Wilson. Envy tried to set it for a move. Stone Cold Stunner right there. Envy pops up after the stunner. Tries to hit a clothesline to start a comeback. Could not hit it. CJ throws him now to the far side of the ring. It looks like he lost his opportunity at a comeback. Well, he seemed like a cool guy, so I'll follow. Hey, thanks, Frogman. It's always good to have an extra follower. Plus, hey, you never know. Maybe one day you'll have an Xbox, or, and maybe you have a friend who has an Xbox. You can get him to create a wrestler, or you can create it on his system, possibly, and upload him and watch him live here in XCW. You never know. Plus, you might just have fun watching the stream itself. So thank you for coming in and enjoying what you are seeing. As CJ now pushed back, went for a sweet chin music, possibly a shuffle sidekick to the gut. Envy Wilson in trouble at the moment. Huge European uppercut takes him down. CJ now jumping to the outside of the apron. Another springboard attempt. This time tries to hit an elbow drop, but Envy moves out of the way. Envy in trouble, kicks him in the gut. Envy does not move. Gets hit with a huge jump over Famouser, crushing the back of his head. That leg drop, the opposite of normal. Only a 1 count, though, is Envy able to quickly kick out. Now that will take too much work, says Frogman. Yeah, I understand that. I probably wouldn't be willing to do that either. Nice jumping forearm right there from Envy. Envy's got him at a front face headlock right here. Nice knee, knocks him back, but not to the ground. Double foot drop kick, tried to take him out. Could not do so. CJ blocks it, but a T-bone suplex pulls it up for the pinfall. But Paige once again interfering. CJ needs his manager at ringside sometimes. She does a great job of helping him out, but Envy actually drops to a knee, exhausted from all that action. As the referee wasn't looking, CJ slaps him across the face. CJ setting up for a finish here. He's got him. Oh, that is that front face lock driver. Got a pinfall attempt, but his foot was under the rope. CJ did not see it. Oh, don't have a camera to take a picture of my... Well, you don't need a camera to take a picture of your creator wrestler. You can upload them to community creations. I just download them. I don't actually create them on my own system. That would be kind of insane. And right here, it looks like maybe going for the diamond cutter. Got it right there. CJ, I thought he had this match won. And what will definitely have been a win. There's no way CJ was kicking out of that. But once again, Paige on the apron. The referee, he knows the rule. 3 times is your absolute maximum. You've got to throw her out of this match, and he does so. But that might have just cost him the match. Stone Cold Stunner. That could be it. 1, 2, 3. Envy Wilson pinned in back-to-back weeks. Although I got to say the shenanigans from Paige are what cost him the match this week. You saw him hit that diamond cutter clear cut in the center of the ring. That backslide driver as well. Either one of those moves could have done it, but Paige was there to break up the pinfalls by distracting the referee. And as painful and as awesome as Envy has been, even he could not overcome Paige outside of the ring.
The WWE Universe will be buzzing about this one for a while.
Oh, Frogman saying, okay, got that. He was saying you could create him. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it just depends. Some people, would do that. Hold on. Here is Omega. Omega, an NWO Wolfpack member coming out here tonight, raising the hand of CJ. Both of these men won here tonight. Every single member of the Wolfpack. Shantia won. Omega won. CJ won. The only member of the Wolfpack who did not win during this week of action was the man Alpha One himself. Paige is the real MVP, says CJ. Paige was unable to win that Divas match to earn her spot at the Undisputed Championship. I'm sorry, the XCW Women's Championship #1 contendership match next week. But she did make a bigger impact here tonight, getting her man his first singles win in his singles career here in XCW. So great job here tonight. Nice to see the NWO Wolfpack supporting their own members. Omega celebrating with his stable mate here tonight. Omega was creeping on Paige. That is true. We did see Omega. Maybe Omega was a little bit closer to the ring than we thought all night. He just came out of hiding. maybe that's the deal. Maybe it puts somebody behind Paige when the game knows there's going to be a cutscene with that person or something. I don't know, because we've seen people creeping on Paige before. There's been a hidden person behind her, but I don't think I've ever seen the one that I could tell who it was. I could tell it was Omega, so it's kind of funny. But thank you guys for being here tonight. This was episode 53 of XCW. We are fast approaching the end of our first calendar year of XCW. We have finished, excuse me, I said calendar year, first full year of XCW. We have already passed January. We are now into February. Just one more pay-per-view, then 5 episodes till WrestleMania. It is 6 episodes away right now. Just 6 episodes to WrestleMania. We do know that that Brian Nash will face Tyrant, but will he face Alpha One as well? We know that the European and United States titles will be merged to create a first ever Intercontinental title. We know a brand new title will be crowned. A new champion of a new title will be crowned at WrestleMania. The tag team titles, of course, will be on the line. The undisputed champion, I don't know why I keep all the undisputed champion. The XCW Women's Championship will also be on the line, as well as a number of other feuds hopefully are happening, and we will see some great action at WrestleMania. But we still have one pay-per-view, one more speed bump on the way, and that is Extreme Rules. Just 2 episodes away from Extreme Rules. Next week, the final week, we will find out if AZW Superstar coming over here for 1 episode, can KGB, King Just Believe, take down the leader of DX Tyrant, heading into that match against Alpha One in a couple of episodes. It is going to be awesome. 1 more episode, then our pay-per-view. The home stretch is here, folks, and I cannot wait to see how everything turns out. But we are done for the evening. Episode 53 is over. You can always check us out on YouTube. You can go to our website, xcwuniverse.niceboard.com. You can send me messages on Xbox Live. My gamer tag is ImageMaker with no spaces. There are many different ways. You can catch us on, as I said, YouTube. You can leave us comments there. You can leave us comments on Twitch. You can watch our past broadcasts here on Twitch. You can watch all of our broadcasts that we have had in the past over on YouTube. But thank you guys for being here. Really appreciate each and every one of you guys in the chat. And we are out for the evening. I will see you guys later.